improving national security and effectively secure the nation's territorial waters.
This administration has continued to support the fleet recapitalization objective of the Nigerian Navy Transformation Plan 2010 to 2020, which was formulated to support the realization of the goals of the federal government transformation agenda, especially in the security sector.
The Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Usman Jibril, noted that these platforms will contribute substantially to the capacity of the Nigerian Navy.
Mr. President, in his transformation agenda, were able to key in and were blessed with the 4 ships that we now have.
Nigerian Navy is returning as a navy, and this is the first time in the history of Nigeria since Shagari like this. And because if you don't have a strong navy, you don't really have a force. And today we are rebuilding and rekitting our navy, making it a strong pillar for Nigerian force.
4 other offshore patrol vessels are expected to join the Nigerian Navy fleet before the end of the year. In Lagos, Ken Igbeluge, NTA News.
Efforts by the Nigerian Navy at safeguarding the nation's maritime environment and resources have received a boost with the commissioning of 4 warships in Lagos. Ken Igbeluge again in this special report takes a look at the relevance of the new platforms to the Navy.
All that was expected of the Nigerian Navy, capable of deterring the myriad of security challenges that we have out there. I've been given 4 new ships. That means I am now expected to remain at sea to deter the crimes, maritime crimes that you have always highlighted anytime you meet me. With these ships, I think we'll show credible presence.
I'm very proud of the Senate and the National Assembly. This National Assembly has done a good job, because if National Assembly did not support them, did not speak for them, did not encourage them, perhaps they would have had difficulty. President did a wonderful job, and National Assembly had understanding, and it's good for Nigeria. We apologize for poor audio in. Abolore Ogbara reports that the name of the book showcasing Goodluck Ebele Jonathan Monumental Strides, a third-party perspective, is written by the Citizens Network for Peace and Development in Nigeria.
Citizens Network, the organizers say the book is born out of a humane desire of members to highlight some of the landmark achievements of the Goodluck Jonathan administration, ranging from macroeconomic management, trade and investment policies and intervention, gas industry reforms, to power industry privatization, women and youth empowerment, as well as education and health reforms. They say the book also exposes the foreign policy and economic diplomacy of the administration, enjoining the people to read the book before they cast their votes in the upcoming elections.
Jonathan represents a beacon of hope for the poor, a beacon of hope for the fatherless, a beacon of hope for those who probably will think that they're disadvantaged if it is disabled. Because if Jonathan can be president, then all of these people can equally be president tomorrow. Being particularly the in Lagos, the MM1 is being remodeled now. And by the time they finish it, it will be a different thing. That's just one of many things he has done.
Go and fault our claims on this book or in this book. We've seen good governance in this administration, and we are saying that Mr. President should continue. That is my take.
The organizers revealed that the book will be presented to the stakeholders tomorrow and assures of its availability with no cost at all.
Look at information making the rounds in the world of entertainment. Stay tuned.
StarTime Solar Phone now arriving. Artistically designed for comfort, its ergonomic curves offering the perfect touch in your hands. It's extremely slim at only 8mm gallery with a 5-inch HD display and multi-touch screen. StarTime Solar 5 Phone. Affordability.
You don't do. I don't tire for all the things where you dey yarn.
You dey yarn okpata. Shey you think say na only you fit buga? I go show you.
You dey try scatter my future.
The future wey I dey try organize for myself small small. Na him you dey try kill abi?
Na to kill, scatter and destroy my parole always dey your agenda abi? Oh, but you no fit o, not this time.
I don set my own on. The agenda now.
It's our future.
No violence.
Just vote.
Set the agenda for this election. No violence, just vote.
Welcome back. In developed countries of the world, a dying person can volunteer to give out his or her body parts to patients in need of them when death comes. This practice fills the pulse of the average person.
Organ transplantation is the transfer of an organ or tissue from one part of the body, human or animal, to another. The essence is usually to replace a damaged or failing organ, while this transplant must have been clinically pronounced dead before his or her life-sustaining organ can be transplanted. What's more, the donor before death or a family member must give the consent. Another vital rule is that no living person must be killed for the purpose of organ transplant. The practice of voluntary organ donation for transplant is still very alien to majority of Nigerians. That explains why the dead are buried in their hundreds with vital organs intact, regardless of the fact that such organs can make a huge difference to the well-being of others.
Traditionally, is a taboo for Yoruba people. In Yoruba land, they believe in reincarnation. That when you give someone your eyes, for if you are be able to come back, you come back without anything. For me, I can't give someone my eyes.
When God give me.
Member who are still alive, they will use it.
Yes, I can donate an organ to someone, but it has to be someone I love and care so much about.
If at the age of, at the point of death, I'm not going to make use of them for anything. If my heart.
With some respondents citing religion, tradition, and superstition as reasons for not accepting the idea of organ donation.
There's nowhere only Quran that Allah mention is to give any other person liver or kidney to survive for any other person to live.
I believe that taking away to help other people by donating part of our body for their survival.
Dumebi Owa is a medical practitioner. She throws more light on the importance of organ donation.
We have given life to another person, like a life giver. If you can donate any part of your body, because once for the colleges of medicine, we see human beings that have been designed to help us to study.
This sounds very good to the ears, but it remains to be seen how soon Nigerians will accept to donate the organs of their loved ones who have passed on.
There is a new addiction sweeping across the world. Unlike other addictions, this particular type is not considered a problem until unrelated symptoms start to appear. Becky Madojemo tells us more.
Upon introduction, text messages and calls, now there are blogs.
timber, and online newspapers. Let's not ignore the all-knowing Google, the all-seeing YouTube, ebooks, Wikipedia. It goes on and on. Did I forget to add WhatsApp and good old emailing system?
Instead, they handle their phone mostly. Even when there is nothing doing, they play games.
Their husband might be telling them important things and they're like, honey, I'm coming, still chatting. So it's going to have a negative effect in the home.
With this heap of social media platforms, what is a typical day like for a smartphone or iPad owner?
24 hours, it keeps you in contact with your family and friends. 24 hours, it keeps you in tune with what's happening around you and around the world. And it also gives you a means.
I can't even do without it.
I have the phone with me all the time. I may not sleep early.
Have you heard that joke about waking up to reach out first for the love of your life, who turns out to be your smartphone? If you can relate to this joke in reality, then you probably are addicted. There are indeed clinical symptoms.
We have the carpal tunnel syndrome. It's a kind of a medical condition whereby the hand is the palm. There's a nerve that supplies the surface of the hand, which is the palmar surface of the hand. The median nerve is being compressed by the tunnel that's around the wrist. So you see that the continuous use of the internet can actually cause that syndrome. Then we see people having dry eyes because of the constant stare at a particular screen. We also see people having backache, a lot of issues with obesity because they are kind of living a sedentary lifestyle
outside the country.
For those who are genuinely bothered about addiction to cyberspace, here are ways to get better.
It's a jet age, a technology age, but you have to make them see that there's a problem, and going through the cognitive behavioral therapy can actually help in curbing that habit.
Another ironic tip is to research on the internet on how to beat its own addiction, hoping that it won't draw us further in.
And on entertainment news tonight, we look at activities in the theatre plus stories. Thekla Wilkie is our guide.
While the Nigerian movie scene is flourishing and enjoying patronage from Nigerians and foreigners, the theatre for some Nigerians remain a nostalgic platform to enjoy real dramatic experience. The Gods Are Not to Blame by Ola Rotimi, which was first dramatized in 1968, was once again staged in Lagos, courtesy of the Thespian Family Drama Group.
Before we go and look at some of the stories, President Goodluck Jonathan was in Lagos today to commission 4 new warships for the Nigerian Navy. We also reported that a book that chronicles the achievements of President Jonathan since assumption of office has